And sticking with the world of business right now, Mike Eppel is standing by with the latest on what is happening this hour. Mike?
Hey, Kevin. Good morning. When you were in New York City, did you by any chance see the cell phone operated ATMs?
No, but I saw
Wells
everything
Fargo
else. I would have seeked that out.
Kind of an interesting idea here where you don't actually need a debit card to access an automated teller machine. Larger problem in the United States right now than here in Canada because there's still sort of in the process of bringing in debit cards with chip technology that we've had for years here. They've had a big problem with skimming, people ripping off information from people using ATMs. So Wells Fargo says they're going to start implementing automated teller machines with basically a cell phone barcode or a way you go on the Wells Fargo app. It provides you with an 8-digit access code plus your PIN, and you don't need a debit card, and it lasts for 30 minutes. So again, a little bit more security coming for the U.S. banking system. No word yet when or if this is something that's going to be implemented here in Canada because, again, we've got chip technology here, so maybe the U.S. is going to leapfrog us a little bit when it comes to ATM security. Toronto, #1 in the world when it comes to real estate, and it's not necessarily a good thing. Consider the fact that a study out of Australia puts Toronto as the fastest price appreciation in real estate year over year compared to any other major metropolitan center. The numbers indicating that on average, Toronto real estate is up 19% year over year, ahead of Sydney, Australia, for example, Melbourne, New York City, Tokyo, you name it. The GTA has seen prices rise exponentially. So, of course, this fuels talk of a bubble, and still the underpinnings of the market are the main issue, with too little supply, too much demand, still record low interest rates making things somewhat affordable, and an improving job market, which means that people still actually have some money to buy higher priced properties. Job opportunities coming up in the restaurant industry. Both Boston Pizza and Dairy Queen talking about expanding their Canadian operations with a focus on the GTA, but really expanding across the country. Boston Pizza later this week reopens its flagship location across from the Rogers Centre. They're going from 380 locations currently, talking about up to 500 across Canada over the next 3 years. Dairy Queen says it wants to double the size of its number of outlets in the GTA, but specifically in the 905, not so much the 416, but they see big growth for the DQ brand in the suburbs. Divorce proceedings underway. Brexit. Theresa May, the UK Prime Minister, invoking the Article 50 clause, signing the paperwork for that. It still has to be given to the European Union to start the 2-year process of the UK splitting from the European Union, the monetary union, which, of course, was a surprise to many when the whole Brexit thing happened last summer. We're watching the market fall out from this. It's been telegraphed, of course, but the talk is that it still could lead to uncertainty for the UK economy, specifically depending on how the trade negotiations go. The one thing they don't have to worry about is the currencies, considering the fact that Britain never got rid of the British pound, so they don't have to worry about trying to figure all that out from other countries which have, of course, the euro dollar. Canadian dollar this morning, it is starting just shy of 75 cents US. We've seen the price for oil stabilize a little bit over the past week or so. It starts the trading session above $48 a barrel, close to $49. Canadian crude has gone up actually more than the West Texas crude benchmark because of the Keystone XL getting the go-ahead from the White House late last week. And we're coming off a multi-day losing streak finally coming to an end for Wall Street. A gain for the Dow yesterday of 150 points, ending an 8-day slide. The TSX on a 5-day rally. So Bay Street on a little bit of a stealth rally in the near term.